It is with great pleasure that I introduce our next guest, Congressman Tim Ryan. He's really not only a champion for the people in his district, but he genuinely does care about them, and he cares about their health, and he's really worked hard to promote good health in this area. Congressman Tim Ryan.
Thank you, Beth. I have 7 stories I want to tell. I'm kidding. I just love being with Dr. Dwinell. He's just a terrific guy, as you could tell. He's the one who is really the driving force. All of us who stand up here with him at these events are here to just kind of support him and Beth. I'm glad to hear your office runs very similar to my office with random thoughts and ups and downs and everything else, but that's life. And I think when you talk about health care reform, this is it. And part of the health care reform bill tries to put billions of dollars behind these kind of community health clinics, because this is where the solution is, to prevent things from happening, to be able to maintain and manage sickness before it gets really expensive. And for this facility to be named after the young McCoy kid who we'd all just followed in the paper for weeks in the tragic situation, it's a great way to honor, because this facility, as well as every other thing we're trying to do in this community, is about the future. And we can talk about the Warren Energy Incubator and the community college in downtown Warren and all of these positive things that are happening, but if our young people don't have their health and they're not able to sit in a classroom and learn because they have some sickness, then everything else isn't going to work. Just not going to work. If our kids aren't fed and healthy, then there is no future. And so this is like, when we're building the foundation here with this health clinic, and there's so many young kids. I used to go to school at Kennedy right across the back way there. There are so many kids in this neighborhood that don't have access to health care that now will. And they're going to have a lot more going for them, a lot more opportunity, a lot more potential. So I'm glad that the stimulus dollars are coming back here. They're helping in a variety of different ways. But I can't think of a more important investment that we could make as a country. Every single kid in the United States of America needs to have access to health care. This is a debate that we've had in this country for way too long, way too long. And it does my heart good to know that Dr. Dwinell and Beth and all of the physicians and people who will be involved in this over the course of the next few weeks, months, and years are going to be on the front lines handling that. So I'm just thrilled at the possibilities that are here. And I do believe, if I can just take some liberties for 30 seconds, I do believe that there are so many positive things happening in this community. And it's tough always to see everything because unemployment is high and there are a lot of people out of work. But when you look at General Motors and the hype that they're getting out of the crews all over the world, when you look at the V&M project, when you look at the community college coming to downtown Warren, the Warren Energy Incubator, the Youngstown Business Incubator, the way the press around the country and world look at us differently now, there are so many positive things. And I will tell you something. We have, in Dr. Dwinell's, one of the top people in his field in organizing this. He was the cutting edge, and I mentioned this last time we were here. President Bush came here several years ago, and everyone here knows I don't talk too kindly about President Bush all the time, but I say this out of respect. He is the President of the United States, and he came to one of Dr. Dwinell's clinics in Youngstown, Ohio, because of the kind of services and organization that he provided and the kind of leadership he provided. So amongst us here, we have one of the best, and we should be very, very proud of that. And so I thank you all for being here very much. We're going to continue to support any way we can, Dr. and Beth, and we appreciate everything that you have done. So thank you very much. Appreciate it.